Okay, we should have everything recording now. The mics are on. I'm on the fullest tank. I need to load our flight plan, which we are going to KAFW. Make sure everything looks good here. Got all of our satellites locked in. Working on getting that. Let's put our flight plan in. We're going to Fort Worth Alliance, which is KAFW. I'll go ahead and load that. And then W, PQRST WX. Airfield, flight plan's loaded. We're going to take off 180, which is technically 190. We'll get us close. We're going to do 6,000 feet, and let's get the weather.
Dew point 12, altimeter 2972.
2972. Get that set both places. Okay, we've got our weather. Our motor's warmed up. We got it started. Oil pressure, oil temp is 100 degrees. Immediately tap the brakes. Make sure I got brakes working. They are. Want to arm the parachute. Pull the pin. Get ready. Just lean it back. We're not just loading this thing up. I want to take off to the south, even though the windsock's just aiming that way, but it's dead. It's not doing anything. Alt 2's off. We've got the flight plan loaded. When we get down here to the end, we do our run up. We'll have to call Razorback and get our clearance from them. Since we cannot maintain VFR up to 4,000 feet. So once we get the run up done, we'll do that. Should be IFR for a little bit, at least on the departure out of here. Looks like into Fort Worth Alliance. It's not going to be. Looks like it's clear down there. Should have a little bit going into Texarkana. What we're doing, we're going to Fort Worth Alliance, then going to Texarkana. From Texarkana, picking up 2 more guys, then going to Houston, spending the night, and come back tomorrow. And Poteau traffic, Sirius 5860 Romeo. We're fixing to take the runway. We're going to back taxi 18 to the run-up area. Poteau traffic. All right, runway looks clear. Flight plan's loaded. Got a little bit of water standing on the runway, but nothing like nothing where we'd be hydroplaning, I don't think. So should be good on that. Still waiting for their runway to be finished. Temporary paint, everything right now. I think the dirt work and everything's done. It's just they got to get the lights finished up and the final coat of paint on the runway. We'll have our runway back to normal. Okay, let's check a couple of things here. That page is loaded, showing us that. Everything's syncing. Flight controls, I usually test them a couple times on the way down. They are good. May as well go ahead and get some air moving. And bring it up to the top for now. All of this is a little bit over an hour flight, an hour and 5 minutes, something like that. It looks like we got a pretty good little headwind. That's why I stayed down at 6,000 feet on this one. Try to stay below it. Get about 40 knots on the nose, up in the 8 and 10 range where I want to be. So down at about 6 is showing only like 24. Should save us a little bit of time and a little fuel. Plus we can go a little bit faster when we're down low, so that'll help too. Got plenty of gas. We got 45 gallons of fuel. It's going to take 22 to get there. Me landing with at least my 20-gallon minimum that I have set for myself. It's 131. I filed for 130, so our timing's going to be pretty good. I'm sure we'll get cleared direct as we get out of here, but then along the way they'll give us an arrival into Alliance. Usually what happens. I don't know which one that one I get the most, so I'm just going to leave it, and then I'll figure it out once we get going. Water standing on this end, not terrible though. Guess can't get them just exactly perfect. Alright, there's our old short line. Flight controls are free and correct. Let's go through our list here. Brakes, we are on the fullest tank. Flight controls, test autopilot. Trim set to half. Annunciator checklist, turn our RPMs up to 17. You know what, we'll go ahead and test autopilot. Let's just go heading. She's going to the left. I can cancel that. Let's go vertical speed and altitude. coming back, so that's good. Autopilot check is complete. Turn back to center. All right, let's take our RPMs up to 1700. There's our 1700, let's turn Alt 2 on, we should lose the light. We did, let's go pitot, heat, nav, and land. Make sure we're getting a draw, our Alt 1 draw's going up. So feel good about that. I'm gonna leave pitot heat on, turn a little nav off. Let's check our mags, let's go right mag down. RPMs fall about 50. All the EGTs are rising, looks good. Let's turn that one back on, give it a chance to clean up. Let's kill our left one. 7 drops a little bit farther. It looks like we dropped about 70 on that one. All the EGTs are going up, motor continues to run good. Okay, we can bring her on back. Alright, doors are set, seatbelts on, parachutes alive. If something happens to me below, this thing indicating about 1,200 feet, I gotta find a place to land it out there. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. If I'm above that, I can pull the chute. We can float her down. Okay, now I need to call Razorback and get our clearance out of here. So let me get my scratch pad up. Clear my scratch pad. We're going to KAFW. I'm assuming we're going to get radar vectors as filed. And then up to 6K, it's going to be our final frequencies 120.9. We know that because that's who we're going to be talking to on the phone. So let's call them up. And let's go make sure our Bluetooth is synced. The headset, that way we'll be able to hear them. Yes, sir, this is Cirrus 5860 Romeo. We're on the ground over at Poteau, ready to just take off and pick up our IFR down to Fort Worth Alliance. That's Alpha Foxtrot Whiskey. Yes, sir, I'm at the hold short line right now, and I'm going to be departing 18. Right, sir, I'm clear to Alpha Foxtrot Whiskey, runway heading. And then as filed on initial departure, I'm going to fly up to 4,000, expect 6,000 10 minutes after. And then I need to be squawking, load that for you right now, 1572 for 5860 Romeo. With that, sir, yeah, we got 120.9 already loaded, so all right, sir, thank you so much. All right, let's go full ridge. And Poteau traffic, Cirrus 5860 Romeo, we're taking the runway, we're going to depart to the south. Leaving the area, Poteau traffic. We changed that back to 4. We're good there. Mixture's full ridge. Flaps are half. We're still on the full stack. Yeah, that runway heading looks good. Alright, let's head to Fort Worth Alliance. Alright, airspeed's alive. Lots of right rudder. There's our 73. Let's let her go flying. So heading mode, and indicated in that, and we'll dial that down to 120. That's coming up. Into the clouds we go. And Razorback approach, Cirrus 5860 Romeo. 2,000 climbing up to 4 on runway heading.
On course to line 4, respond to 6,000.
Alright, on course up to 6 for 60 Romeo.
You might see your approach on 126.6. 566, we'll see you at Phoenix, my Sierra. Sierra 6 Romeo, 72971 at 410.
2971, 60 Romeo. All right, we got that all loaded up.